to SA Sports Show. Fred's back.
Fred's back.
Fred's back. Zziwa, we've had him before.
Fred's been in the studio before with us, and before he had his first professional fight, and we were, and welcome, of course, mate.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the SA Sports Show. But last time we had you in, we were really close to qualifying for, or trying to get the citizenship to qualify for the Olympics.
Yeah, it was
How'd
more
you
like,
go, mate?
So it was more like, get the Australian title, win it, and then you go like specific games. But then the problem is I needed a visa, I needed a permanent residence, which I got. Yeah. But then there's another step, getting a citizen, but it took a little bit. So Boxing Australia helped me a lot. With Boxing SA trying to help me to get like a citizenship before, before like even the nationals. Yeah. But then the Olympics committee, which is when you know about it's boxing is one person. If it was like, let's say it's a team sport, maybe like they would help me out, like they would help me a little bit. But because it's just one person for boxing, I think they thought they didn't want to risk it to just get a person, one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 Australian national titles, 5 state titles, a couple of times Golden Gloves. Yeah. And now you decide to go into the professional fighting, which is, and you had your first win the other week. Yes, that was so exciting.
To be honest, I thought I was a little bit early for profession. I mean, never too early, but I wanted to win to go for Olympics. So go for Olympics, get that exposure on your side, get even more experience, and then go after that, go profession. But as I said, a lot of time is like, I couldn't make it, which is still okay. Like one door closes, the other's open. So, and I didn't want to wait for a while. So I thought I'll just turn profession, and then maybe later in future, and I go, because next year I may be getting my citizenship. Then I can go for, maybe go back.
Yeah, so fantastic.
For Commonwealth Games Olympics.
So you had your first pro fight on the Gold Coast.
Yes, I did. It's beautiful.
And in October, so not long ago.
No, not long. Okay, a few weeks ago.
Mate, you look pretty fresh. So I didn't get it.
Nah, I told him. My mama told me the day I was born, you're a beautiful boy, you're gonna die beautiful. So please, I told him, whatever you do, don't punch me in the face. I just need sweat. By him, I had to punch him because it was all over the place.
So how did you find it, mate? I mean, were there some butterflies there before the?
100%. Like before, like the week before the fight, everything was different because I could feel the nervous in me. Like I was quiet, like as not like myself. Yeah. But the thing is, when turning to the fight and I look at my opponent, I was like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but I'm like, I don't think so. Be a big challenge for me. I was like, it got 2 hands, one head, probably, and I'm not just confident, I train really hard. So I was like, I think I'll be fine.
Was it a big step up to go from amateurs to professional though? Like that, did that fight say, well, okay, he was fitter than I normally would fight, he was stronger than the guys I normally would fight? It
was definitely a big step up because usually, like people turning professional, they wouldn't fight the guy I fought. So it was really experience. He had like a really good experience in amateur career. Like he had like 3 years trying to get a professional fight, and nobody wanted to fight him. And for me, I was like, I thought my coach called me. We got this guy, he's pretty good. No one want to fight him. I said, doesn't matter, just put on the fight. Wow. I told him, just put on the fight. And it's funny when he went there. Like that's how bad I wanted to fight. I was like, I don't mind the money. You know what I mean? Just put on the fight. I just want to go.
Did you feel you had him like half? Like at what stage did you feel you had him?
The first round, I was still. My brain was not there 100%. I was still feeling him, and he got me really good. He got me a good one, and I was like, I fought it. I was like, I need to wake up, And he came in rushing, like to think maybe I'm damaged, but I was not. I just got up, and then after that, after he woke me up, I was like, oh, it's short time. Started to give it to him really hard.
So that's going to be the hard part, though. That early, the early part, the ding. There we go. Now I'm a pro.
Yeah,
and so in we go.
He came in with a game plan. When he was coming in, he came in just to take me out straight out. Because when you're starting, really, you want to knock your opponents out, like straight out. And for me, for some reason, I was just boxing him. But I was winning, and from nowhere, boom, he locked me like straight at the tip. I'm like, oh, that was a good one. And then I was, I backed up, I got up, and then gave myself together. And then I was, okay, shut up. Then I started to give it to him really bad. But they finished the round, was already had enough. The second round was already enough. The third round, the referee told him, I was punching him so hard, the referee told him, I could hear the referee saying, you need to do something. I'm stopping the fight. I was like, good for me. I'm just going to stay. I'm just going to keep punching him. And then the referee stopped it, which was amazing.
So the message from your corner after round one, where you were in a Bobo land for a little while, it's all happening for you.
Yeah.
What was the message to you after that first?
To be honest, the message was more outside before the fight, because like everything I learned it before the fight, because it was totally different. They told me, whatever you do, take your time, like, everything you do, take your time. Yeah. And then when my coach knew like I go hit really good, it was like, oh, you need to guard up you need to type up a little bit of your hands, like guard up, because I'm used to, just relax. But this is tough, you just need to go hard, and I'm an easy listener. Just went in and
Atmosphere was fantastic. Crowd atmosphere.
The gloves are so tiny, like I could feel every punch I saw, I could feel it in my knuckles. That's how crazy it was. And the crowd, speaking of the crowd, was amazing because it was a local guy. Yeah. And then for me, I went in, they said, and him, they had he had a big crowd. For me in the beginning, I didn't. At the end of the fight, I think I saw the crowd. Everyone was on me. It was a good fun, and everyone was. That was the fight of the night. So I was pretty happy that they're giving me the fight of the night from the crowd, which was amazing.
Oh, brilliant. Man, the other interesting thing was that you sat ringside at the zoo fight as well.
Yeah, I was. Which
would have been amazing.
The experience was just amazing. Like I just saw myself there. I'm like, this is amazing. Where I'm like, one day it's gonna be me. So it was really good to. To feel it.
He hits him hard, doesn't he?
Sorry?
He punches hard.
Yeah, he does. I was watching. I'm like, no, I don't wanna be near him. Definitely. I'm small.
So, Freddie, how did you get into boxing?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. Just something I never thought I would do, because I thought
you're too pretty for it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, you may be right with that. Yeah. So like, I never thought that I'd do boxing. Since when I was young, I had friends do boxing a lot. But for me personally, I thought it's too violent. Like getting punched in the face, seriously. But for some reason, I went to the gym. I was doing soccer, and then I was pretty good. I was in 8th grade, but. The thing is, I like winning. Like, I'm that dude, like, when I go to the sport, I want to win. But then these guys, where I played with them, they didn't give me a lot of, they didn't show me that, the same fire. Commitment. So then I was like, you know what? Let me find a different sport. I tried footy. I didn't finish the game. Like, for some reason, I played halfway, and I left the game halfway, and I was even nearly broke my leg, because I grabbed the ball, I ran, like, I don't know even how everybody stopped and be like, I think you need to pass it. If I'm like, oh, this is too much. And then I went to boxing gym just to do like fitness, to stay fit and then my coach was like, you're pretty fit and you're pretty quick for a few weeks of just hitting pads and bags. And he was like, you should do some sparring. I'm like, no way. I'm not doing that. And then I ended up doing it, and he punched the crap out of me. So, and then the problem I have, you do something like that, I want to pay back. So I'm like, I'm going to train really hard to make sure I beat you. Yeah. And I did it, which was pretty amazing. So I beat my coach. I set a goal, like, I want to be my coach. Not like, usually don't have goals like that, but I was like, I want to be my coach. And then I was like, I want to beat everybody in the gym. Doesn't matter which weight. I want to be good, like, better than them. I want to be number one. And then I set a goal, I want to be the best in the SA, like in South Australia.
5 times you did that,
Yeah, I did that. Not only that, every gym I went to sparring, it doesn't matter how big they are, I was giving him bad headache. Not for the bad one, just everybody knew me. I'll go in, I want to just learn. So let's do some training, some sparring. And every gym I go to, and I did that. And then after that, I was like, after I conquered SA, I was like, I want to be Australia. And then I went there. I conquered it. I could done it more, but, it's
So what's coming up, mate? What do you got coming up?
So right now, to be honest, I'll probably be fighting again professional in February or area, or maybe in December. But in December, or like definitely February I'll be fighting local, but in December maybe going maybe in Queensland or again or.
Yeah, we're going to follow you, mate.
Oh, yeah,
we're going to follow you closely. You know
Freddie,
that.
all the best.
Trust me, I got a lot
You
of
got the
people
pressure.
behind me. I got, you know, George Campbell's dad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're trying to get me fights and everybody, which is amazing.
Good on you, mate.
So, yeah. No,
Now,
all the best.
when you get into those really big fights,
Yeah.
the real big ones,
Big one,
right?
yeah.
The real big.
Yeah.
Don't forget Greg and that.
Never,
That's
never.
it, that-
I said
yeah.
your ticket. Vegas, you
Go
know?
on, mate.
So
Great to see you again, Freddie.
Wishing you to
All the very, very best.
Thank
We're
you,
back
thank
after
you.
the break.